Hello everyone, today we're doing a book review on A Promised Land by Barack Obama. A Promised Land was published November 17th, 2020. This book was 768 pages and was published by Crown Publishing. This book actually got me out of my reading slump. Ironically, a friend was talking about it when I was visiting New York in around Halloween 2020. This was actually right before the book came out, and I ended up purchasing it off Amazon. And by accident, I actually got 2 copies, and I no longer have either of those copies. I gifted them away, but I definitely want to buy a 3rd copy just for myself, because I definitely think it's a staple for anyone's library. So this book is about Barack Obama's youth growing up in Hawaii all the way up until becoming the first Black president of the United States. So the book actually opens up with Barack Obama saying that this is a part 1 of a 2-part novel series. That's why the book is actually a lot longer than he expected. He was only expecting it to be about 500 pages, but it ended up being over 700 pages. A lot happened during his presidency, and also since it did start out with his childhood, he did go in a lot of detail. But I actually like that. It's definitely a book where you can get a lot of references from historical events, and it actually led me to do my own research outside the book. I often put down the book to go watch some of his speeches he referenced, speeches of other presidents, presidential candidates, and watch some movies. One of the movies that I actually really helped me articulate some of the stuff he was talking about was the movie Too Big to Fail. It's on HBO. And that movie just talks about, I believe, the 2008 crisis with like the mortgage meltdown and the stock market essentially crashing. That's actually a book or a movie that I watched in my government class in high school. And at the time I didn't really care. It was just like a required course. But reading that book, I was like, wow, this is actually something that is a really big historical event that shaped America, and that's something that he was talking about when he was on his rise through presidency. I think this is a really important book for anybody. It's not just a book for young Black men like myself. I think it's a book for people who are interested in politics, international relations, interested in Obama's life, and people who just understand or want to know more about history, US history, in that particular lens. He doesn't just talk about how he did this right. He humanizes himself. He talks about things that he had to do, some things he did wrong, and some of the things that he just had to do because he was the president of the United States. And I feel like that's a perspective we don't see often from presidents. We just see them living as that world leader. We don't get to hear more about their personal life and what leads up to some of these decisions that they actually have made that affect essentially the world. I think if I were to read it again, I would listen to the audio version. The audio version is actually him narrating it, and I feel like that would be really, really fun, because reading the book, I feel like I could hear his voice in my head, but I feel like the audio version, you can get some of the jokes a little bit more, because he did have some of that humor in the book, and I really like that he was still able to keep some of his personality, but also talking about his life and some serious, sensitive things at times. I really look forward to the 2nd copy. I don't know when it's coming out. This book came out in 2020 and now it's 2022, so it should be coming out probably soon, hopefully, but I'm definitely gonna get the 2nd copy, and I look forward to it. Guys, for watching my book review on A Promised Land, please subscribe, comment, and share, and let me know if you guys want me to do other book reviews. Thank you.